George Whitefield, my mentor. Let's say you're 16 years old and you want God to really use your life for His glory. Let's say you're asking the question, why did God use George Whitefield? Outside of the sovereignty of God, if I can put it that way, what were elements in his life as to why God used George Whitefield? Let me give you a short story to give you an example of why I think and why I believe God used George Whitefield. He and some friends were fellowshipping together, and they were going over to the coast to board a ship to travel over to the U.S. The ship hadn't arrived yet. They went back that night and arrived at a widow's home, all of them, and they stayed at a widow's home that night. At 9 o'clock, when they arrived at the house, they went in, and of course all things were set and well for them. They went into prayer and singing and fellowship, but mainly prayer. They prayed from 9 p.m. till midnight. It wasn't planned, it wasn't organized, and Whitefield just was so thrilled and blessed that he had friends who walked with God that way. They went to bed at midnight. Whitefield was up early every single morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning he was up, very meticulous about his time. And they went back into prayer again the next morning at 9 o'clock. The same people. You say, why did God use him? It wasn't about the platform. It wasn't about being seen. It was about what he did in the hours when nobody could watch or see his life. He didn't waste it away, in our contemporary age we would say, watching a bunch of movies and reading a bunch of magazines. He sought the face of God. I believe he took seriously Hosea 10:12. Sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it's time to seek the Lord until He comes and rains righteousness upon you.